What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing a bit of prep work to get a few little bits off the Defender because I'm going to get them retrimmed. So to show you what we're doing, we are going to get this little cowling redone because these are all just like plastic. We're going to get that retrimmed in some alcantara, and this bit over here as well is coming off, and also the grab handle there. I was going to go for like a leather, but I thought maybe like an alcantara might look better, because if you look at these seats, we've got the alcantara honeycomb stitch in the middle. Ooh. So we figured maybe it would look better to do some alcantara bits here as well. In addition to that, we're going to get this Cubby box. We're going to turn it into a chubby box, as they rename them. This thing here, as you'll see, is very thin. So we're going to build this up with some foam, and then it's going to get retrimmed. Probably similar to the seats, going to go for the leather with the alcantara strip running down the middle of it. So really it's just so I can rest my old arm up here, because one thing about these Defenders are, anyone that owns them, they know they're not comfy, but you can make them a little bit comfier just by putting this up a bit. It helps, you know, when you're changing gear and on those long drives. It's just a little bit better. So that's the plan. Let's get going. So the thing I love about Defenders is they're literally, it's just like Meccano. You literally just get the right size screw and then you just unscrew it and they just come out. It's just brilliant. Now they're actually quite long screws, didn't realise. So in this one I've already loosened it, but you need to click it a little bit and that literally just comes off there like that. Filth, look at that, it's definitely been off-road, this one. So anyone wanting to know what that looks like, that's the inside of it. First one off. So now over onto this side, and the same applies, just two little screws left and right to remove. Again, this one just clips off like that. So under here you've got a nice big lump of foam. That's the Defender equivalent of an airbag. Next we're on to the grab handle. So again, just one screw there and one screw there. Interestingly, these are quite a bit bigger, these bolts, and then that just comes off easy. Look at that, it's quite heavy, surprisingly heavy. So there we have the dashboard cowl, the little dashboard trim from the passenger side, and the grab handle. Took me all of about 3 minutes to remove those three things. So again, just demonstrating how easy it is to take things off and switch things around on a Defender. Next, the Cubby box. So the first thing you need to do is to take this out. You literally just lift it out, and you'll see there's a couple screws at the bottom of there that you need to remove first. Then you need to get it, oh my good lord, right, I'm going to have to clean that out first. Let's try a little bit of magic, shall we? Wow, look at that. Paul Daniels, eat your heart out. Right, so in here you'll see there's a couple little kind of grommet things here, little covers. I'm guessing you take these off. Oh no, that's going to kill me nails, that is. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Right, screwdriver. Okay, so there are the two screws there, and there are the other two. Let's remove them, and this whole thing should just lift out. Ah, damn you, Land Rover. Right, update. These little swines are not coming out because there's something called riv nuts on the bottoms of them. So the first one came out nice and easily, and then I had the inevitable spinning round and round of the bolt as I was trying to remove it, and it wasn't coming out. So I thought, oh, damn it. So I thought I'd just try these ones instead. Exact same thing has happened with these. So I've just been looking at it, and apparently, for some stupid reason, Land Rover have decided to put riv nuts onto the bottom of these bolts. So when you unscrew them, if the riv nut somehow comes loose as well, then it's just going to spin around inside indefinitely. And the only way to then do it is to get a set of mole grips, or because there's such little room underneath the side of there, I'm going to have to get like wire cutters, because these are even like more narrow, and somehow try and grab on to the riv nut underneath, somehow contort myself and, I don't know, dislocate my elbow, and then try and get some kind of purchase on the underneath of it whilst unscrewing it from the top. So, nothing's ever easy, is it, with a Defender? Jeez. Right, so here I am under the Defender now, because that is where the bottom of this nut is. I couldn't get to it from inside the car, so I've had to crawl underneath it and get a set of locking pliers onto the end of the bolt to stop it from moving around. So now I need to try and hope that's going to hold whilst I'm unbolting it from above. Stupid thing. Seriously, what did I say at the start of this video about Defenders being the easiest thing to work on? Meccano my arse. Look! Yes! Come on! You beauty! And there I was thinking you could just put a pair of wire clippers in the little gap there and grab onto it. Oh, amateur. Now this one was more difficult to get a lock on underneath, but it's actually coming undone far easier, so thank you. Yeah, there we go, look at that. Straight out. Now this last one, what do you reckon? I reckon it's going to be the most difficult one. Let's see. Okay, you can't really see, but that's where the rear right one was that I've just taken off. That's not a leak, by the way, that's just some WD-40 I've sprayed on to loosen it. So the other one is in that darkness up there somewhere, so let's try and find it. Right, I don't know if you can see that, but all the way up there in the depths of beyond, I managed to just about get my hand up there and secure it, just to change a bloody cubby box. Oh. Yes, come on, you little... I don't even care if it's focused or not, that means so much. And finally, there we have it. Those two are out, those two are out. Put that down, and this is finally loose. Oh. Hey, look at this! I've taken the cubby box out and I've been rewarded for all of my pain. I've got £1 and a dog biscuit. Oh, what is that? A crushed dog biscuit. Some like UHT milk cover and a gold pen. Ooh, look at that. And some other crap. Oh my lord. But yeah, so I've profited. Oh, hang on, there's another one. What's this? Oh, I'm in the money now. 20p. So £1.20 and 1.5 dog biscuits. Don't you love Defenders? Right, so here I am. I'm in a change of clothes. My beard's grown. It's another day. I gave up on this as soon as I started having issues with the cubby box. So yeah, I had to get changed, and all of that stuff you saw from me underneath the Defender was taken today, whilst I've been trying to rip it apart from the underneath upwards. But yeah, so that's done now. That's all disappeared, so I can get that off to get retrimmed. I've taken all the bits out. It's a bit bright, so excuse the face. Yeah, look at all that down there. Literally, just, I should have needed a screwdriver, and that should have been it. But as I'm quickly learning, as easy as everything is meant to be with Defenders, it never is. So anyway, that's all that done now, so I'm going to get these bits off to be retrimmed, and then I'm going to cut back and you'll see the finished article.